would say that Judaism is similar to other world religions and that it consists of beliefs and holidays and life cycle practices. And for observant Jews, it also includes more traditional, like other more traditional versions of religious traditions. It entails what you might call a way of life, such as keeping kosher, which typically occurs both inside and outside of the house. But it's actually different in that same way. So just let me articulate that a little bit more. So that last component that I mentioned could potentially set Judaism apart from other world religions in the sense that many modern forms of religion do not bring, or say that they do not bring, religious lifestyles into public life. So in many ways, though, the dominant tradition in public life in a particular country governs the lives of people who don't subscribe to that same religious tradition. For example, Jews in the US need to accommodate the Christian calendar, so they have to have a Christmas break, for instance. For this reason, and because in all countries other than Israel, Jews are a minority community, they have had to be an adaptive religion. So over the years, Jews have necessarily accommodated the prevailing community in a particular place and tried to deal with what that particular country kind of thinks and believes. David Beale would argue, actually, that Jews have been more accommodating, have been more kind of successful amongst their compatriots than Jews who have rebelled. However, in another difference, Judaism has largely discouraged converts over the years. And finally, unlike many other religious traditions, Judaism focuses quite a bit on lineage. So, as I mentioned earlier, conversion is possible. But along with conversion, many Jews only consider other people Jews if they have a Jewish mother. But Reform and Reconstructionist Jews believe also that if you have a Jewish father, it's acceptable, and if you've been raised Jewish, then that's fine. So Jews from birth, however, are still Jews, whether they believe in God or not, whether they perform mitzvot or commandments or not, or whether they do anything deemed Jewish or not. So thus this conundrum that many non-Jews encounter when attempting to understand what being Jewish actually means. So they think that Judaism is a religious tradition defined in terms of belief and practice, but Jews may not be, quote, religious at all, yet they strongly define themselves as Jewish.